Good morning. It's Patrick the Okie Shaver. It is April 29th, Saturday. I wanted to share a shave with you, and I'm going to use the 1958 TV Special. TV Special was only available through a promotion on Gillette Sports Cavalcade, I think was the TV program it was on. There were evidently a lot of these made. But here's the razor right here. And it is very good looking razor in my opinion. I've had this for a few years, and I probably haven't used it a handful of times. Here's the regular flare tip. This is a 56 flare tip I've had for quite a few years, and you can tell that the knurling is quite a bit different. That's generally about it, I think. Maybe I do have the case for the TV Special and the instructions on how to use your Gillette TV Special. And since it's been raining here the last 3 or 4 days, I decided to use Chiseled Face Summer Storm. Not been storming, it's just been raining. This soap was sent to me by Eric at Better Ever Shave. Thank you much. And when he showed me, he said, I want to send you a couple of soaps. He said, pick out a couple from this picture. So I picked out a couple. And as soon as I picked out this one, I knew I'd had a sample of it quite a few years ago. Or a few years ago anyways. And when he was going to send me this soap, I went ahead and ordered the aftershave. The brush we're using is going to be the Vie Long Horsehair brush. I think this was a group buy from Shave Nook or something like that. I've got the lather ready to go in this Captain's Choice bowl. And in the razor we have, what do we have? Yeah, a Bic Chrome Platinum on its second use, also from Eric. Anyways, I'll wet my face and get on with this shave. Hope this finds y'all well and good, and when you watch this, you're having a good day, or you're having a good day now, or whatever. You gotta kind of take what you can get, I guess, really. This lather's a little wetter than I like, but I don't know. I've been doing that here lately. I don't like it, but I can't not do it for some reason. And this, if you've never used this something, I imagine a lot of you have not. It reminds me of maybe not deer hunting so much because it's cooler by then, but maybe still hunting, sitting still hunting. Sorry, my Okie gets in the way, but springtime, later spring, still hunting squirrels. Season here opens, squirrel season, spring opens the day after my son's birthday. May 15th is when it opens every year. And just after a storm, you got the leaves and the damp earth, and that's what it reminds me of. And it's almost identical to the smell and the way I smell it anyways. It may not be like that for other people. They may think gross, but I really enjoy it. Alright, looks like the lather's going to turn out alright. Okay. Here we go with the 58 TV Special. I remember I was looking for one of these razors, and I saw one on eBay. And there were quite a few folks looking at it, watching it. Quite a few bids actually. And 6 or 7 minutes before the auction was over, I put in a bid. Maybe it was even before that, I don't know. But I just wanted to see who was going to jump in and bid against me. It was on a Saturday, so I didn't have anything else going on. And I could watch it. Well, boom, that quick. This other guy who'd been bidding on it bid, boom, just that quick. Another guy bid on it, raised it on up. So I just started watching it. And in about 5 minutes, another guy bid, bam, just that quick. And I thought, well, I only want to give this amount for it. I wanted to give, like, I would have given 35, I think is what I had planned on giving. But I was going to bid 25 or 27 or something. And when I entered what I wanted to bid, I entered it too fast and hit enter, and I'd entered like $275 or something like that, and and hit enter. And I'm sure there's a way you can get out of doing that, but I about croaked, realizing I may have to give, because if somebody would have just kept on bidding, it would automatically bid me up that far. And I certainly didn't want to give that for a TV special, but I ended up getting it for, it still cost me like $38 or something crazy like that. I say crazy, not that crazy, but I told my wife what I've done. She said, "You idiot." She didn't, but she just looked at me like, "You idiot." She didn't say it. She didn't have to. And so when I end up winning and paying for it, and she said, "You need to please take your time with our money." So from then on, I try and do my best to take my time and not get in a big rush. Any rest of y'all put out gardens? We don't. We have raised beds now, and that's the ground here is just not the best. It's got topsoil for about 12 or 14 inches, maybe 18, and then it goes to clay. And when it's wet out here, once the water comes down and hits the clay, poof, it comes right back up. You know, it'll soak the first foot or so, and then you got to deal with the rest of it. We've got a creek here on our place, and it overflows all over the place. It floated my bridge off last year. We had so much rain. Flooded and all that stuff. I still get to put the bridge back. I'll get to it one of these days probably. Alright, pass 2 against the grain with the TV special. This was made in the second quarter of 1958. I read that there's a British model that's fairly rare. because the handle was rhodium plated. I really enjoy the knurling on this one. It looks really good. Been wanting a carve overlander for a while. And I was kind of looking for I'd found an aluminum one, but it sold by the time I hemmed and hauled around until I found it, or until I figured out I wanted it or not. It was gone. Then I found one last week, but it's brass. I got it in the mail Thursday. Used it yesterday morning. It was nice. I may do a shave with it next week. Or I probably will. Need to. It's really, really smooth. I'm hoping it's efficient enough for me. Because I think the blade got something like a 74 or something like that, 73. Don't remember exactly, but we'll see how it goes for me. I was looking at what people's opinions were on sharp razor blades. And of course, the one that jumps to mind is feather, but they're so uncomfortable that and expensive. And they're no better than any other. I throw razor blades away after 2 uses, maybe 3, maybe. Usually just 2 as far as a DE. But yeah, these Bic Chrome Platinums are right up there, they say, with the sharpest. The Gillette 7 o'clock blacks are really sharp. I may have to look into getting some more of those. I thought I had a few packages, but guess not. It's weird how you'll be in your groove for a while, just shaving along, and all of a sudden you want to change, or I do, want to change things up and try something that you haven't before. I've been thinking about selling off my vintage soaps. I've got quite a few of them. And just going with unscented soaps. I like Vanderhagen myself. I like it fairly well. You know, something like that. I don't know. A lot of this vintage soap stuff is just kind of sitting around. That probably sounds like heresy to some folks. But I found I think 7 soaps that I forgot that I had this last week digging around. And I'm sure there's others around here. But I've got probably 30 vintage soaps. Williams and Colgate, and got a Williams stick. It's only my opinion, but Colgate beats Williams any day. That's probably heresy to some people too, but that's just my thoughts on it. And that's not to mention the Yardleys and that sort of thing I have in the wooden pots. Hey, that's pretty good shave. Alright. I just rambled on today. About like any other day, really. Dry off and get a little aftershave on. And I think this aftershave, if I'm not wrong, has some menthol to it, which I can do without, but it's not that bad. Some people love the menthol. I really used to like it. I'm not such a fan anymore. Alright. Man, this stuff smells good. Okay, let's recap and I'll get off here and let y'all go. Today we used the 1958 second quarter TV Special. Really nice razor. It shaves a lot better than I remember it shaving, which sounds silly, but I haven't used it that much to be honest about it. For soap and aftershave, we use Chiseled Face Summer Storm. Really nice stuff if you like outdoor scent kind of thing. And we use the Vie Long Horsehair group buy brush, and we whipped it up in this Captain's Choice bowl. I'll get off here and let y'all go. I sure appreciate y'all watching and sharing your time with me. Be careful and be safe out there. Questions, comments, leave them below. I appreciate y'all watching. Lord willing, I'll see y'all next week. Thanks a bunch.